War 12 of Season 44. Salty is facing TCN. Obviously, this is the last war of the season. And yeah, really excited for it. First, I have Path 5, which is going to be a treat because there's a Kindred on it. And then I have Path 4. All right, so I have died here. And this is now my second time taking it since having died to it. Same game plan as always. That's... maybe I shouldn't say as always. Same game plan as last time. The new updated game plan. And, yeah, just going to go ahead and go into this fight. This war didn't really matter for Salty. We pretty much were going to finish second place no matter what. But still wanted to end it off on a good note, so try not to die and all that fun stuff. So here we go. As you can see, I get the slow up. Then I want to get the second slow up. Drop the special one. Okay, dash back to pause, all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and block that special. Okay, and here we go. Put the slow up, perfect. Okay, and yeah, at this point the fight should, in theory, be over. I'm just gonna push. I thought I was gonna push to L2. Yeah, here we go. Push to L2, bait that thing out. Okay. Not much really going on in this fight, as you can see. Gonna go ahead and combo. I mistimed the route a little bit with my combo. As you can see, I do a light when I shouldn't have, but it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and drop that special too, and he's down. Okay, so that is the first fight. Then I have Hulk. I've also taken a Hulk with Stealthy before. It's not the exact same game plan, but it's roughly the same game plan. I just am going to slow him, and that's pretty much it. He's not going to be unblockable, so I can be a little bit less frenetic with my movements, but it's the same idea. So here we go. Going to get the slow up ASAP. Perfect. Going to back up and then get another slow, and then also the precision. Perfect. So now everything in this fight should, in theory, be done. I sidestep. Okay. Try to bait out the special. See if I can get out of him. There we go. All right. Perfect. He's being a little bit passive with me, but it's okay. And as you're going to see, he's about to enter his little mode, which is fine. There we go. He enters his Gamma Rage, but doesn't really matter to me. Combo into Relic, and then two more hits, and he's dead. So... super straightforward, nothing really going in that fight. Then I have a Silk. This one was kind of fun for me, actually. I put on the Enervate pre-fight, which is to keep her from getting power. I can sidestep Silk, and I was dueling, and I'm pretty sure that she can be sidestepped with a medium as well. So I practiced a bunch of different opening techniques. Basically, if she went unblockable, which she literally never should, there's not a single reason why she would go unblockable, but I just wanted to practice some opening techniques, and so, yeah, interesting. And then I go into the fight, and I see she has suicides. I was actually told she has suicides, but I did a little thing called forgetting, so oops. And yeah, so here's the Enervate. I have the Fury up as well, and as you can see, I'm just being very cautious of making sure that Enervate stays paused, because it's very short. Every dash back gives me 3.5 seconds of pause, so I just want to make sure that I'm utilizing that off time well. So dash back a couple times. That was a really risky, heavy punish. I don't really know what's going on, but I barely got in there almost too early, and that kind of scared me a little bit, but that's going to be the only even partial hiccup in this fight. I bait out a heavy there, and again, a little bit of a weird animation. I think that's just an animation thing. I'm not really sure, but luckily I wasn't hit. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a slow here. And, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This fight is not hard. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize. This is a rank 4. TCN with a rank 4, that's new. But, yeah, put the slow up, fight over. So, hopefully you'll see what I mean by that. Go in, put the slow up, and now I said the fight would be over, right? Put the Fury. All right, now I just want the crit, and then I am truly good to go. Special 1... I do eat a bunch of power sting damage there, which is oops. So that was kind of annoying. The suicides actually kind of hurt me a little bit there. But spoiler alert, that's really the only thing that happens in this fight that's remotely challenging. Because she's about to die right there. So Yeah, nothing going on in that fight either. I have 3 more fights, and then my season is over. Okay, so the first one is Sassy, which it's always just like the same fight every single time. Gonna go ahead and put the slow up. I do have a Wags, and I do have an Invul on for this fight as well. Okay. Just checking the nodes one more time. Like my boy Oak, gotta make sure that everything is perfect before I enter this fight. Alright, gonna start off, of course, with a parry, and then a slow debuff. Perfect. And then going to, again, put the slow. So that's a Fury. Perfect. And then I want to dash back to pause. Put the crit up. Oh, I guess I dashed. What am I doing? Oh, I wanted to bait the special first so that he wouldn't have power when I had the slow off. So now he won't have power when the slow's off. Probably unnecessary, actually, but just trying to be uber safe. And yeah, there we go. So now I can just dash back to pause again, drop that slow, and we are ready to rumble. So fight kind of started off a little bit slow, but that was actually a combo ender. Probably should have punished that. But whatever, is what it is. Gonna try to get this out of him. I think he goes up to like, is it 10, 11, 12? It's a lot. He really builds up his charges, which you gotta love. Here we go. Trying to get that special out of him, and he won't really throw it, so I'm like, I'll push you to special 2 then, buddy. So here we go, get that heavy out of him. That was another combo ender earlier. It's not really recognizing them at all, huh? Terribly played. Anyway, baiting out this special. Gonna push him to L2 again. Alright, just because the L2 is just so much easier to punish. Much easier to punish. And as you can see, that combo under also, again, push L2. And, yeah. Here we go. Do I Relic from here? I do not. Interesting. I kind of would have thought I would have. Alright, here is the regen phase, so hopefully we can get out of this pretty seamlessly. Going to try to combo, parry, combo, into Striker. And, yeah, the Striker finishes the job. So, a little bit of a messy fight. Did not play that perfect by any means, but it's a good matchup, so it worked out fine. Alright, 2 more fights, and then that is the end of the season. So this first fight is going to be a Jessica Jones. I was actually given an Odin pre-fight for this because last time went so unbelievably poorly, and so the theory is that if things go terribly this time, I can hit into shock. And I'm going to utilize that right off the bat because why not? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit her in shock phase. Once she goes into shock phase, I'm just going to try to put her in the corner, and hopefully we can get ahead of the issue and not have to deal with what I had to last time. All right. Starts in Incinerate phase, so I need to get blocks. There we go. Hinge her block, all that fun stuff. A little bit aggressive with the heavies again. Almost puts me in the corner, but then we do this. And yeah, so watch this. Ready? Shock phase, so I can just hit a little bit. And then, again, I'm doing actual hitting just to put her back even more. Here she throws a special, so the hitting opening is gone. We'll put it that way. But drop that light in to try to make sure she's blocking and all that. Okay, so it is going well, and having the shock did allow me to get a little bit more ground, which I did really appreciate. And again, I can actually hit into this phase. I'd rather not. So you can see I am still trying to bait out that block. And you can also see, like, she is going crazy. Like, I go and invert my combo there, by the way, but she's aggressive, and also that prowess is not making me happy. Like, if I eat this special, it's gonna be bad. I do have an invul up, but I don't know if the debuffs are influenced by prowess. I hope they aren't, but I maybe wouldn't be that surprised if they were. Anyway, so I revert my combo, drop that special, and she's almost down. The light does not work. She runs into it, unfortunately. Drop that combo into block, back off. I just want her to block one more time so I could finish this. Please block. She does, but it takes a minute, so that combo does not end up killing her. She has a little bit left, drops that special. 24 prowess. Yeah, let's not miss that. And there we dash in. Almost done. One more time, and she goes down. So a lot smoother than the one before that. A lot smoother, and also a lot faster. And we have one more fight. It is a Wong on Falter. This fight made me really sad. I love dodging Wong's special 2. It's probably my favorite special to evade in the entire game. But unfortunately, it's war, and I don't like dying, so I can't do that. And it hurt my soul every single time he threw his special too, because I knew I couldn't even like attempt the dex. Anyway, that's a First World War problem. But yeah, here we go. Just gonna do the same game plan as always, which is put a slow up, put another slow and get a Fury, get the PS1, not the PS1, the special one for precision, and yeah, then we should be good. So here we go. Intercept. Fury is good. The slow obviously is good. Want to go ahead and drop that special one. Because there is power, is it power efficiency? It's a different name, I think. But the one that just is only for the defender, obviously. But because of that, like, I'm really gonna have to push to L2 sometimes, just because he gets a crap ton of power. And if I keep on baiting L1s and he's only spending, like, half a bar to throw them, it's really not sustainable for my space. So you're gonna see here that I push him, and then that way he'll lose at least one whole bar of power for throwing this special. And here I like accidentally dex part of it. I guess like my finger kind of slipped as I was blocking. So interesting there. Regardless, we go ahead and tap a couple times. Gonna bait that special one. And then I believe I dropped my special 2 here. Yup. So actually was trying to push him to L2, which did not work out, but that's okay. Push him with the combo. He drops the special 2, just going to block it again. And yeah, at this point the fight is almost over. I'm going to push him to another special 2, and then try to deal with him after that. So, going to bait this out. After this, he should just die. It should be easy. Dash back to pause one more time. Miss like 12 parries, and then combo in to finish him and finish my season. So I did finish the season with 1 death. Got to play a lot of Stealthy though, which I really enjoyed. And Salty finished second, which is really cool. Thank you for watching.